Deep within the Shimmering Grove, hidden behind a veil of ivy, stood something extraordinary, a tall, silver-framed mirror resting against an old stone wall.
Wow.
No one knew who placed it there or how long it had been, but whispers called it the mirror that told the truth. The first to find it was a proud young peacock named Percival. His feathers shimmered emerald and sapphire in the sunlight, and he adored being admired. One day, while preening by the river, he spotted a strange glimmer through the trees. I followed the sparkle and discovered the mirror. With an elegant strut, he approached and stood tall. But when he looked into it, his feathers appeared dull. His eyes, usually bright, looked tired. His beak was turned slightly downward, almost like a frown. "What nonsense is this?" Percival scoffed, ruffling his feathers. From the shadows, an old turtle emerged. "That mirror," she said softly, "shows not how you look, but how you are." Percival blinked. "But I am magnificent." The turtle tilted her head. "Do you care more about being admired or being kind?" Percival stormed off, feathers bristling, but the image stayed with him. Soon more animals came to see the mirror. Fox saw himself with sharp eyes, not clever, but cunning. A squirrel saw herself hoarding more than she needed, surrounded by spoiling nuts. A young rabbit, who often doubted herself, saw a quiet strength behind her timid smile. Word spread. The mirror reflected not fur or feathers but truth. Some refused to believe it. Others became angry. But just a few paused to wonder, what if it's right?
How?
One such animal was a bear cub named Bo. He was big for his age and often used his size to take what he wanted. Other animals avoided him not because he was mean, but because he didn't realize how much space he took in their lives. Bo approached the mirror one day, curious. He expected to see a brave, mighty bear. But instead, he saw a lonely cub standing too close to others, accidentally pushing them away. His reflection looked sad. Not bad, just misunderstood. Bo sat down in front of the mirror and didn't leave for a long time. Over the next few days, things began to change. Bo helped an elder hedgehog gather apples without asking for any. He let smaller animals go ahead of him at the spring, even started playing gentler games with the younger cubs. The next time Bo looked into the mirror, his reflection had changed. His eyes sparkled. His smile was warm. He still looked big butt now. He also looked kind. Other animals noticed too. They began returning to the mirror, not out of vanity, but out of hope. The mirror, once feared, became a quiet teacher. The fox stopped tricking others and used her cleverness to help the squirrel organize a food-sharing network. The squirrel learned to give, not hoard. The rabbit began leading morning stretches for the nervous animals. Each time they looked in the mirror, their reflection grew a little brighter, a little softer, a little more them. One morning, Percival the peacock returned. He stood in front of the mirror silent. His feathers still shimmered, but this time they glowed from within. His eyes were gentle. His posture no longer shouted, "Look at me," but quietly whispered, "How can I help?" He turned to the turtle, who sat nearby as always. "I've spent so long trying to be admired," he said, "but I never thought about earning admiration." The turtle smiled. "Now your beauty matches your heart." That evening the animals gathered in the clearing for the first ever reflection festival. Not to celebrate their looks, but their growth. The mirror stood in the center, draped with flowers, reflecting warm, happy faces. They sang songs, shared stories, gave thanks not just for what they saw, but for who they were becoming. The mirror never lied. It never flattered. It simply showed what needed to be seen and left the rest to those brave enough to face it. Moral: true beauty lies in self-awareness and the courage to change. It's not about how the world sees us, but what we choose to do once we see ourselves clearly.